There's no audio. Boom, 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 boom. It's me, Mario.
But yeah, there's no audio for that.
There was no audio, dude.
Alright, this episode of GameByte is brought to you by Jinx.com. Use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 to get 10% off of your checkout. Use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 to get your Warcraft shirts, your Blizzard swag, your Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket Powered Battle Car shirts. Head on over to Jinx.com and choose from a wide variety of gamer and geek swag. Use the promo code QUITSTALLING_366 at checkout. Alright. Welcome, everyone, to another rousing episode of GameByte. Could you guys not hear that? Could you guys not hear that?
No, we cannot hear that.
That's fine. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on the recording. So I forgot to set the audio to. Where am I supposed to set that?
You can do it for the outro.
I mean, yeah, it's set now. I think. Let me play the bed music real quick on that. But yeah, guys, it's GameByte. How's everyone doing?
There it is.
Hey,
I'm doing great.
I'm doing wonderful.
That's good to know. That's good to know. That's good to know. All right, so with me, as they are on most GameBytes, if not all, are my co-hosts. So I am Herald, at Herald Plays, as you can see above. I am the proprietor of Quit Stalling podcasting studio, and like I said, with me below, I got my right hand man, Diego. How you doing, Diego?
I'm doing great. What's up, guys?
All right, and with us on his right is Mick the Midshipman. How you doing, Mick?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey,
How you doing? How you doing?
Hey.
All right, so it's been a while since we had you on the show, Mick. Where have you been?
I have been around the world. And I'm just kidding. No, we went on I was out on vacation. I was going around certain areas. Yeah, I was gone for like around 3 weeks, and I'm finally back. I'm finally home. I love it. Finally using my computer again.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. It's good to have you back, dude.
Thank you.
So like we do at the start of every show, I'm going to ask you guys what you've been playing. So let's start with Diego. Diego, what have you been playing?
Okay, what have I been playing? Okay, first, as I said in the last episode, I think I've been playing Post Night, pretty much. That game we played over at Casual Connect in Singapore.
Yeah,
I've been playing it for the past. Yeah, one of the games. I've been stuck on that for a while. It's a nice game to play on the tablet when just to kill time. RPG side scroller, simple enough. That's basically what I've been doing. And aside from that, I want to go on a rant about this game later. But now I'm just gonna give you a heads up. I tried out Paladins, and boy, do I got a lot to say about that.
Okay, cool.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Right.
Oh, gee willy.
Mick, what have you been playing?
Well, the whole time I was on vacation, I was playing a bit of Hearthstone on my phone, but
Of
I
course,
also went back to a game I was playing before. It was called Clash of Clans. If you guys know about that,
Ooh. Yeah.
they just released. It's like a new update and everything. I can get into detail later, maybe. And then I've been playing this game that I will definitely be talking about later. Pokemon Magikarp Jump. Trust me, this is a game that I'm going to be talking about in full detail later.
Yes.
I do want to talk about
Stay tuned.
Pokemon Magikarp Jump. I do want to talk about that with you. So we'll talk about that a little later in the show. Diego, thanks for asking. I have been playing Mini Legend since Casual Connect. And I've also, me and Diego, we've been pressing some flesh and meeting some new people the past few weeks. Luckily, we got to meet some of the devs that we've known for a couple of months now from Indigo Entertainment. gave us the pleasure of trying out their new game. For me first during their Steam Greenlight party, pre-Greenlight party on Sunday over at Cosmic Organs in Cubao Expo in Quezon City. And again with Diego this time last night on the Quit Stalling stream and on the Meet the Dev show, we got to play the game Garrison Archangel. Dude, that game is so good.
If you love Armored Core, Virtual On, and Dragon Ball, that's it combined. Oh my god.
Yeah, if you love all those plus every single robot game ever, like or every single robot franchise ever, like if you loved Voltron, if you loved Gundam, Diego, what else? What else?
Power Rangers. Power Rangers, Voltes 5,
yeah, the Zord fights in Power Rangers.
From Battler V. Mga ganun.
Yeah, so those games, dude, all and those franchises. If you love robot fighting in general, Garrison Archangel is the game for you. They're actually up on Steam Greenlight right now, so give them a vote. They thoroughly deserve it.
Oh, but definitely.
Honestly.
Heck, I showed my brother like our gameplay footage last night of Garrison.
Oh yeah,
he's like,
yeah.
my brother's such a huge fan of mecha games, and like, I showed him the part where I was customizing the Mauve Avenger, and I showed him some the gameplay footage. He wants to play it already.
Oh, dude, you can tell him you can download it. So, for you guys listening right now, you can actually download the game for free. The game is in early beta, so go ahead and download it on their itch.io page, or on you'll find the links on the Steam Greenlight. But you can also just Google Garrison Archangel, and you'll find it there. Shout out to the guys over at Indigo Entertainment. You guys are doing magnificent work, and I can't wait to keep playing. Diego, do we have anyone to give shout outs to right now?
Yes, we've got a lot, quite a lot. Okay, so first, shout out to our current listeners, Elgin, Bobby, James Chua of Popsicle Games. Oh yeah, and James, shout out to his game that we played over at Casual Connect, which is Mighty Alpha Droid, available on the App Store and Google Play.
And the
I said App Store at the App Store and Google Play.
The Store.
Of course, also shout out to Sean Escanilla, Chesca Belmonte, and Jamaica Samson, to David Kayuka. Also, then yeah, that's so far all our listeners now. And of course, shout out to our friends over Garrison Archangel from Indigo Entertainment, Paolo Cabe. I don't know if Flip's tuned in, but I'm pretty sure Flip's right there beside you. So yeah, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, what's up, guys? So hope you're enjoying. Hope you're listening. I'm actually gonna link this on the thing they just tagged us in. Hopefully they will watch. Diego, what were your thoughts on Garrison Archangel, real quick?
If you love Dragon Ball, if you like Virtual
Aside from that,
if you love Armored Core, swear to God, this is the game for you guys. Okay. In a nutshell, for an indie game to come up with a game that has that much customizability, that lets you do a lot of things with your own mecha, because you can create your own mecha, as in the customization of the colors and the armor, is a lot better than most mecha games that I've played in the past. It has a lot of potential. I can really see a lot of potential in this game, even though it's still in beta. It's something that as I said, me and my brother love the game, and we can't wait for the full release. We will still be playing the hell out of it on Greenlight.
Oh yeah, yeah, most definitely.
I sadly do not know this game, but I will definitely check it out. Game devs, guys.
If you have
hi.
like maybe for a while you can check out the trailer in Greenlight, because one thing I want to point out, their spectator mode in multiplayer is amazing. You can see the battle happening pretty well.
Yeah,
is it like
Eagle
Eye? Is it like you're following spectator style? Like
it follows the mechs that are in battle, and it's from a pretty far off third-person point of view. I wouldn't say kind of an Eagle Eye, I guess, at the same time, but it's also follows the action at the same time.
Another question, like one quick question: is it kind of like Hawken Online, or like?
Well, you'll have to watch the VOD once it goes up this weekend to find out.
Ooh,
or you can play the game. you could download the beta right now, like I mentioned.
Probably should.
Just look for Garrison Archangel, and you can play it with a controller, you can play it with a keyboard and a mouse. You know, it's great. It's so good.
Yeah, but
to answer your question, it's not like Hawken Online. It's third person. It's not a first person cockpit thing.
Yeah. But Harold, I have a question.
Oh,
Where can a person like me or any of the viewers can watch all your video? Where can we watch those VODs of yours?
That's a great question, Mick. That's a fantastic question.
Awesome question.
So if you guys just look for Quit Stalling, just type in Quit Stalling on YouTube, you'll find our channel, and you'll find all the videos we've ever shot over there. A lot of this stuff is going up tomorrow and throughout the week, so please check those out. And on that note, I do want to give a shout out to our bosses over at the Casual Games Association for helping us go to Casual Connect and, of course, doing Meet the Devs. You can check out our Casual Connect recap, which will be going up on our channel tomorrow, as well as all the other Casual Connect VODs that we're going to upload. It will be on our channel, so check that out. We're going to do a rerun of our Casual Connect recap. Maybe this Saturday. That's a tentative date on the thing you're seeing right now. I still have to get in touch with our boss from Casual Connect, Carl. So we'll see. Yeah, we're going to be doing Meet the Devs a lot more often. So thank you guys. Once again, that's Casual Connect. Oh, wait, no, that's Casual Connect. Google them. And also Meet the Devs. That's the new show that we'll be doing for them. So yeah, man, things are looking up for the young lads over at Quit Stalling.
Aye.
All right, Diego. I think it's time to talk about the news.
Okay, the news.
Yes, I see. Good news, everyone.
That's right, it's the news. So what do we have? What's our first point of news today, guys?
Okay, first off, we've been actually wanting to talk about this since last week. Everyone's so far a lot of everyone's so far. Majority of everyone's favorite console shooter, Destiny. Destiny 2 is coming to PC. Finally.
Ooh. Oh man.
So this is how it's working. So Destiny 2 is coming to BattleNet. It's gonna be sold the digital copies.
Real quick, it's not BattleNet anymore.
What?
It's the Blizzard app. Pew, 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 pew.
BattleNet? When did they change it?
Like months ago. So it's fine, Diego. Yeah, so the Blizzard app.
The Blizzard app. Blizzard app, BattleNet, potato. But yeah, okay, let's go for namesake for the Blizzard app. So it's going to be hosted exclusively on BattleNet. Sorry, Blizzard app. This digital copies. It won't be available on other distributors, as far as I know, like Steam or Origin, solely on BattleNet. I mean, Blizzard app. Physical copies will still be available. The digital ones can only be purchased through Blizzard. But right now, since we just started this topic, I want everyone who's in chat right now, why don't you let us know what your thoughts are on Destiny 2 coming to PC and being sold on Blizzard. Then we'll get to your responses after this news bit. But you guys, what do you guys think? Harold, what do you think about this change?
I think it's super weird that it's gonna be on BattleNet. See, I could do it too. No, I honestly think it's gonna be super weird that it's gonna be on the Blizzard app. But I mean, it's gonna be good for them. That's the thing.
Okay.
I think Mick is gonna mention this a little more later, but it is gonna be the first game that isn't a Blizzard game to be on the Blizzard app, which is, again, confusing and weird, but can only be good for them because the millions of people playing Overwatch and World of Warcraft and Hearthstone and HOTS and the last few people playing Diablo and StarCraft. I'm just kidding. Lots of people still playing those games.
And we just lost our viewers.
We just lost all of them. No, but
we just lost a demographic.
It's gonna be good for Destiny. That all those people who are playing those Blizzard games will get to see the Destiny game on the launcher, and that's gonna drive some people to be curious about it. And then eventually, you're gonna get those people who are like, oh, what is Destiny all about? and that's how they'll get like those people who aren't hardcore fans of Destiny or have heard of Destiny to get into the game.
I see.
How about you?
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's good. How about you, Mick? What do you think?
Well, I think it's a nice thing. Well, it made sense when I found out that it was Bungie and then Activision. But then the thing is, Activision is like the sister company. If not, they're part of the same company, Blizzard, right? Am I right? That's Activision
like,
Blizzard.
Activision Blizzard, yeah, under the same umbrella.
They're pretty much one company now, which is weird as well.
It's weird. I think it was Activision that bought Blizzard because they knew that Blizzard was. It's like it makes really good games. It makes a lot of money.
Yeah. They bought them,
You
but
know.
I'm pretty sure they let Blizzard do whatever the heck they want because Blizzard's Blizzard.
Yeah. Blizzard is Blizzard, dude. Yeah.
Yep,
Well,
yep.
another thing is it's nice to see this because, to think that they are trying to counter the whole monopolization of the platform of where you could purchase soft copies of games is nice because, you see, like majority of the AAA titles, you could buy them from either, Steam or probably the next biggest one, in my opinion, is Origin, which is made by EA. But EA only has like mostly all EA games, right? EA Sports games, everything.
More or less.
It's all there. And then you have Uplay, which is a little tiny because they don't have that much games, right? They don't have that much games. I mean, they have like what? If you open their Uplay app, there's like they feature like 3 games. Then pre-purchase Far Cry 5 now, but then you can also do that in Steam.
Yeah.
See what I mean? So it's nice to see that they're making this exclusive for Blizzard, so that it encourages people to actually, okay, fine, let's not put it on Steam. Let's open our own thing. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I'd like that it's on Blizzard and over Steam because Blizzard really takes care of their games, their customers, and as opposed to Steam. I mean, Steam, I can't really say the same. So for a game that I'm excited to play since the first one came out, I'm glad they're putting it on a platform they're putting it they're putting it on Blizzard, which is a company that really takes care of customers and the game itself.
Yeah.
Yep. Not to mention, they have the biggest ban hammer in all of in all of the gaming industry.
Oh,
they're one of the Blizzard, dude. They're very strict. And the thing, this game, like you could already see it, like even from like the video that you're showing right now, dude. It's automatic now, but you're gonna be like, okay, there's gonna be a lot of hackers on this. Everyone's gonna be using a cheat engine. Everyone's gonna do a speed hack. Everyone's gonna do aimbot. All of that stuff. And it's nice to see that Blizzard is very strict when it comes to those kinds of games. Is actually going to make sure that not a lot of hackers will be present there.
Yeah. My one concern about all these apps coming, all these Steam-like marketplaces and Blizzard app-like marketplaces, it's gonna get crowded eventually, and I don't know. It's such a weird time to have all of these because we're getting the same thing with online. I guess you call it television, online TV, where you have Netflix, which inspired CBS to do their own thing, which inspired the Nerdist to do their own thing, and so on and so forth. So, eventually, you're going to have all these different services you're subscribed to and paying for, and at what point does it get, like, too much, Because right now we have cable, and cable is the source where we get, like, X amount of TV shows. And TV channels. What's this? At what point is there gonna be like a service provider on the internet that'll give you all of these channels like Netflix and like you'll get all of Netflix and you'll get all of the CBS All Access, but we don't have ESPN yet. Like it's gonna get to that point where it gets really crowded, and you're paying for too much because right now. The appeal of something like that, of Netflix per se, is, a lot of the shows I like are on Netflix. So I'm okay to pay for just Netflix. But when you start getting these companies and channels who have their own streaming services, at some point you're paying for all of these, and it ends up costing more than a cable subscription. You know what I mean? So eventually you're gonna get Steam and Blizzard and Ubisoft and EA. I mean, you already have them with their own marketplaces, and it's getting crowded slowly and steadily. So, I guess what I'm saying is it's kind of nice to have Destiny under the Blizzard App Store or the Blizzard app. But eventually, you're gonna start seeing gaming companies have their own marketplace, or if we do have that, it's gonna get really annoying because you're gonna have like 70 apps on your computer, and you don't know which one has which game.
Oh, that's true.
True.
Right. So I think that's where it gets a little annoying, and it's a little worrisome. Because I mean, right now, when you think of downloading games, you're thinking of Steam.
Yeah.
Right? So once you get like every single company having their own origin or their own Uplay, and especially lacking the reliability of something like Steam or something like the Blizzard app, that's when it gets annoying, and it gets to that point where you're like, why do we need all of these? Can't we just have one?
That is a hard question to answer.
You were not prepared for that. Boom.
No,
Yeah,
but-
well, go ahead.
Let
Go,
me
Mick.
let me try to
I think
answer.
you got this.
No, yeah, go ahead.
No, you got some good. No, don't get me wrong. That's some great points, and that's something that I honestly, felt, especially before, with the whole online game craze, and everyone had each game had its own client. Like whenever you went to an internet cafe, it's like the screen is full of icons, and then when you click it, you're like, okay, so there's like a client that opens up. Oh crap! And then you have to wait, and it's the wrong game. You have to click another one, so on and so forth. But here's the thing, man. I mean, if you think about it, if you put everything in one place, that means that the place, that's the one that dictates everything. They'll probably start dictating everything. The policies, they can manipulate that. The pricing, they can manipulate that. That's the problem. And then like, don't get me wrong. I mean, Steam is not the devil. Steam is a blessing from heaven, man. Okay? Especially for us people who don't want to go out of the house.
Yes.
But dude, but dude, if you give them that much power, I don't know if they're gonna, start bringing in policies like, oh, we have to raise the tax of this. It's like if you buy a copy of Tekken 7, for example, that's about to release in a few days, or I think a few weeks. It's like 2,500 pesos, or like 1.8 if you buy it on Data Blitz. But if you buy it on Steam, oh no, we have this blah blah blah, like all this other stuff, like other fees, and then it goes up to like 2.3 or like 2.5, maybe even 2.7, and then they'll say, oh, why don't you buy the gold edition? The gold edition is like 4,000, and then what does it include? Oh, just some skins and some other features, or like an art book or whatever stuff that people like. And the art book's not even hardbound. It's a fucking PDF. See what I mean? So that's why So that's the thing. At the end of the day, it's nice to have like a few other clients getting the like AAA titles, the big ones, rather than just one place, because we're gonna have it's gonna get more expensive, dude. And then they're just gonna, I don't know if they're gonna destroy it per se, but they might start overcharging us for their services.
Well, everything you just said though is currently being done at EA.
That's true. That is so true. Oh my god. Yeah,
right?
Yeah, I just realized that now. Yeah.
So it's not really Steam that we're looking out for, or Blizzard. It's EA. EA should not have all the games on their marketplace.
No, but EA is also having a hard time, because if you think about it, a lot of their games are still on Steam, even if they have their own client.
Yeah. EA is the devil.
For me, okay. So to answer all that, oh my god, I should have to make my answers sound just as intelligent as you guys.
Oh god.
So I get what you mean. Yeah, like especially when it comes to like a service like Netflix or Amazon, when they have their own. You can only watch these shows if you subscribe to our network, right?
Yeah.
I don't think the same. It'll become bad for games once Steam and Blizzard and Origin or Uplay. I think Uplay does this, but let's just put it as Steam, Origin, and Blizzard. Once they charge you to install,
cylindrical 418 on Twitch chat mentioned GOG.
Oh yeah, and GOG.
Yeah, GOG.
Oh, GOG. Yeah.
Well, let's say once Steam or Origin or Blizzard starts telling you to have a subscription to their app just to browse or even play, that's when it goes to shit. Like Netflix, yeah, okay, you have to pay a Netflix money to watch everything. But Blizzard, you just got to download it, and what you pay for is the game you want. Yeah. So I think that's fine if there's like a lot of those. Because I think having okay, let's say I want to play EA games. Where do I go? I just go to Origin. I want to play Blizzard games. I go to Blizzard. I want to play games from Software. That's the ones who made Dark Souls. Okay, where they play from Software games. I go to their whatever app. This is just like an example. I think that's fine as long as they don't charge you a subscription to use their app or their whatever to organize all of those games.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, the second they start charging us for hosting
even
all
use
these games,
yeah, exactly.
You know, that's when it gets to a whole nother level of nope, no thanks. I'm going back to Steam. You know, or yeah. So that's a good point. Diego, so Elgin Cuffle is messaging on the Facebook. You wanna point that out while I talk about. Yeah, well, I'll talk about Bobby Estrella. So Bobby Estrella mentioned Globe Telecom locally offers Netflix as part of their internet plan. So it's stuff like that. You know, you're gonna start getting like companies offering bundles for random things. You know, like kind of like how Xbox has their marketplace and the PlayStation has their marketplace. Mick's point earlier, where if you have a non-monopoly on marketplaces, it's good because you have people who set the standard. You have people who are forced to change and adapt, and usually it's good for the consumer. So hopefully, you know, the world doesn't come to that, especially now that the internet is getting more and more policed with different countries enforcing different rules on you know what their country can access on the internet, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah. So what has Elgin been saying, Diego?
All right, so first off, with the whole comment on Destiny going onto Blizzard, he says there's absolutely nothing wrong with diversifying your fan base. Breaking out of any form of exclusivity will only mean more players and therefore more money for the game developers, Bungie, and less money for the corporate entities that force exclusivity on these developers like Sony and Microsoft. And then he follows up with. Oh, and going on to your question, Herald, about like when does it become too much, which is kind of similar to what I said. The only thing that would really make me mad is if the Blizzard service becomes pay to play, right? Yeah, P2P. Otherwise, putting it on a Blizzard app is their prerogative. Putting the game Destiny on Blizzard is their prerogative. Every other company has their own platform anyway. Ubisoft has Uplay, EA has Origins, etc., and nobody's really batting an eye with those ones. But yeah, I mean, actually, now that I've read all that, now putting those ideas together, it would actually be cool if there's, well, that's when money comes in. But let's say Blizzard makes me pay a subscription every month to play all the Blizzard games. I don't have to. That's not bad. If it works like a TV network where I don't have to buy that IP, then that's fine. But I doubt they do that. Or if ever they do a subscription service, they're probably gonna charge it. Let's say, I'm guessing about the same amount, the same price as any game, $60 a month. That's a lot.
And you know they're gonna do it sans they're already free to play games. You know, like Hearthstone and Heroes of the Storm.
Yep. Wait.
And yeah, go on, Mick.
Question: Isn't there doesn't the PS4 already do that? Didn't like Sony introduce like a game streaming thing?
Yeah,
that they've done recently.
I've seen people post their shares on Facebook. I don't know how that works though. Very
same here.
informed, the hosts on GameByte. Very informed.
But I don't think it's available here in our country. I think it's available
Oh,
in, in other, in first world countries, and all that stuff.
Countries with amazing internet.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
PLDT.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I am now
PLDT.
actually officially on fiber, so the live stream you guys are seeing on Twitch and YouTube, that is directly from me and no longer from Diego. But if you guys are watching on Facebook, you might notice a little unsyncing from our lips because of the slight lag, because he is sharing the Skype feed. So
Yeah.
if you guys want super crisp, super clear video, head on over
Go
to our
to
YouTube
Twitch.
channel or Twitch.
shoot.
YouTube has YouTube and Twitch has a link on the bottom of our Facebook post, so check that out. Diego, I think we should give away a Steam key right now. A stream
Really?
key right now.
A stream key or Steam key?
Stream key. Well, actually Steam, because it's for Legends of Kalasia.
Oh,
So like we mentioned before, Legends of Kalasia is a game that's free to download on Steam. But if you do use this key, you'll get the full game. You'll unlock 3 factions for a total of over 25 heroes. You'll get 30 campaign levels worth 40 hours of gameplay and over 40 maps for skirmish and multiplayer. You just got to create an account and activate the key. And once again, this is brought to you guys by our amazing friends over at BoomZap. So please check them out as well after you get this key. So Diego, what should they do? Should they share this post? Should they share this post to win the first person to share the post that has our live stream on Facebook gets a stream key? How's that sound?
Yeah, sure.
sounds fair.
First
Yeah,
person to
sounds
share
fair.
this post on Facebook, right?
Yeah, on Facebook. Let's do
Okay,
that. So
let's
first
give him a
person to share that
countdown, guys.
No, I mean do it now.
Okay.
Do it. Well, we're waiting.
Yeah,
so,
no. First person to share the Facebook post now. Sure.
All right. So as that's happening, as everyone is rushing, all 7 of you are rushing to share this post. Let's move on to our next topic, guys.
Yeah. Okay. So the next topic would be, okay. So this game kind of, I don't know when it was released
Wait,
recently.
actually,
I think.
before you get to that, I do want to mention real quick. Sorry, I do want to mention
ahead.
real quick that we have been getting a bunch of teases for a game that just had its first anniversary. I'm talking about Overwatch.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
first of all, happy anniversary to one of our favorite
Oh.
games of all time, Overwatch.
Yep.
If you guys aren't playing right now, you should be, because the loot is good right now. The loot is
The
good.
loots.
But yeah, so they've been teasing a bunch of things for after the anniversary event, and it's looking really good. And I just wanted to touch on that real quick before we move to our other news items.
Yeah, sure.
Because Overwatch is going to be amazing, and I think we're going to be playing after this. Are we?
Yes, we
Uh,
are. We definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
friend
Is
of
it
mine
season
is
1 already? Is this the next
5.
season starting already?
Season is up tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Like in a
Okay.
few, like in a few hours, man.
Time
Can
to
we
get some
cancel
We're
the
not gonna
Crash
play.
Bandicoot recording for season
Are
5?
you kidding me, man, dude? we're gonna die, dude. We're gonna lose so bad. Our
Okay.
SR ranks is gonna be like 1K if we play tomorrow. We have to play.
I
like
don't
a
mind.
week,
I don't.
after.
Here, there's a trick. Wait for at least the second day, because the first day there's gonna be a shit ton of disconnections. I'm sure it happens almost every season.
And Seagull is playing.
No, see, that's the thing.
Probably.
You could get matched with one of the
Seagull.
streamers, you know? Because if
Oh,
they're
yeah.
solo
Or
queuing,
Numlock.
I think it's worth the risk. I
I wouldn't mind being matched with Nero.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
there's like
Right?
Yeah.
the downside of that is though when you stream with that guy, it's like a 50-50 chance that you're either his teammate or his opponent. If you're his opponent,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
fucked. You're
Yeah.
you're supremely fucked.
Can't do anything about that.
Yeah. So, Diego, Elgin's mentioning something on Facebook about streaming, about PS4 streaming, I think. The PS4 share, PS3 share. Before we move on.
Oh yeah, he says that right now. Actually, I am familiar with this one. Right now you can stream old PS3 games on your PS4 for a low price of $10 a month.
Oh, not bad.
Good lord.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
want that.
If it's old games, yeah, that's fine, because there are a lot of old games you haven't played. But imagine if you could do $10 for all the new games that come out all the time.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That would
It's
be
kind of
cool.
like Netflix.
But there's no way Sony's ever gonna do that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
it's a nice way to play old games that you've never touched before. And the fact that you're playing PS3 games on a PS4, why not for $10 a month?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to another game. One that came out recently, like you mentioned. We saw some people playing it over at Cosmic Organs. Once again, shout out to the guys over at Cosmic Organs. Injustice Numero Dos, Diego. Numero Dos.
Yeah, it was
Nick, have
released.
you-
When was
sorry,
that?
go.
2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
Mick,
so
have
Mick,
you played any of the Injustices?
I played the first one. I played a mean Joker, but you know,
nice.
I haven't gotten the time to actually buy this game. I will buy this game because I promised myself I would play this game again. I'm actually gonna prefer this over Tekken 7 because I'm also a big Tekken fan. But this game is just wow, how they brought it to a different level from the first game is just crazy. Plus the story is pretty nice as well. Campaign is
really?
great.
Is the story? Does it have any connection with comic or by any chance?
Actually, they made a comic for it because the thing is, it's a really nice take of how it's like two universes, like alter universes, how they impact one another. It's like in the universe here, it's like Joker tricked Superman into killing Lois Lane and his unborn child. So he ends up becoming like the Justice Lords pick. I think what was that again? It's called the Justice Lords. Basically, they became like the overseers of the world. So they were ruling the whole world because they were like the police. They were the judge, jury, and executioner at the same time, all in one. And then the thing is, Batman of that universe was the only one who was against the whole concept. And then what happened is from a different universe, the real one. I think I forgot what you call that universe. They were slowly entering this universe, though, the Justice Lord universe. Sorry, am I confusing you guys? No.
No.
We got it. Keep going.
We got it.
No.
Just keep going.
I mean, like, okay, fine. Just to clarify, it's Superman. If he realized that you cannot help these people, you have to rule them. And then in that universe, and then the real comic universe, the characters there are moving into that universe. So you're just gonna see how it all goes against each other. It's really nice. It's a good concept. You guys should read the comics. If not, just play the first one.
So
it's great.
I remember the comics were titled Injustice Year 1. Is that right? Year 1, 2.
I think so. Wait, let me search that right now. I'm really sorry.
Because I think there's a set of comics that happened right before the first Injustice. If I'm mistaken. Yeah.
You're right. It's called Injustice: Gods Among Us Year 1. And then
and so
part
on.
1 and part 2. It's a complete collection.
So this also we're taking on Injustice 2. Would you know if they're going to be connecting this with the canon, or is this is this separate from the comics?
I honestly have not researched because the thing is, I want to play this game for myself.
That's fine.
I didn't buy the game. The first Injustice, I didn't buy the game. I just borrowed it from a friend.
Well,
dude, I couldn't stop playing it, and now I'm excited to actually purchase my own copy. Yes,
nice.
On my PS4 that I don't use.
I'm like the other majority of the population who knows that once this game is released, I'm just gonna watch all the supers, all the endings, all the cinematics on YouTube, and not even play the game.
That's exactly what I did before I borrowed the
difference
first game.
between you and me is that I'm not gonna buy it.
It's a fun fighting game.
One thing I do want to talk about regarding Injustice is I like Injustice 2's aesthetic more, because the first Injustice, you had a lot of armored versions of the costumes out of necessity because of the story. I remember I think it was me, Diego, and Jay, Jay, and Mikhail. We did kind of like a trailer breakdown for the first Injustice, and that was one of our nitpicks. Was the armor was kind of really too much, because when you think of superheroes, you think of spandex, you think of guys clad in rubber suits and tight outfits,
Oh,
and the armor was
man,
kind of too dark, and it was too bulky. So it was really nice now with Injustice 2 to see, to see more comic book looking costumes, less Superman, anti-Superman armor, if you will.
Wait, sorry. I thought the armor joke, I remember that show. We joked about that. I think it was already Injustice 2. It was the very first trailer of Injustice 2.
What are you talking about?
The armor, like when it's like too armored, because they didn't. I remember that show specifically. Because when we talked about the trailer for Injustice, it was for Injustice 2. That's when they put the whole armor platings and whatnot, where it was sponsored by Tony Stark.
That was
and
the
then
first one.
I thought it was the second Justice already.
I think it was the
That
first
the
one. I think it was the
You
first
sure?
one.
That was.
I'm
the
looking
first
at the
one.
Injustice 2 trailer now. It's the armor thing.
That was the first one.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I might be wrong then.
Yeah.
It's fine, Diego. You're good. You're good. So yeah, I mean that's kind of one of the better things about this is it's way more toned down than the first one. You see some shades from the movies and from the current CW universe, which the seasons just ended, and boy were they good. So yeah, it's a nice return. In terms of the gameplay, we got to see a little bit. Me and Diego. Oh wait, no, me and our friend Cappy, who's helping us out with Quit Stalling. We got to see a little bit of them playing in Cosmic Organs, and it looks good, man. It looks very appealing. And we got Elgin on the chat saying the Mandela effect strikes again. No, Elgin, that's just Diego. That's just Diego being Diego.
I swear to God, it was the second Injustice. I'm telling you guys.
Diego, the trailer was like over a year ago. That's when we did the breakdown. I'm looking at the draft right now.
Yeah, it's the Injustice 2 trailer on. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Never mind.
Bananas are not fruits.
I swear, I'm looking at it. I can share the screen. I'm gonna link to you the video we talked about.
We can settle this in the after show, ladies.
I'm gonna link you the actual video where we talked about it. All right.
But at that time, we didn't have any video footage. Did we? Could we already input video footage?
You're thinking of something completely different, Diego. You're something.
Okay. I'm pretty sure, and I'm pretty sure I've learned from the banana incident.
Obviously, you haven't. Obviously, you have.
It's the second trailer, I swear.
I'll just put it on the Google Drive, Diego, so you can finally see. But moving on, guys. Oh yeah, go on, Mick. What's up?
Sorry, before we leave about this whole Injustice thing, I just got a tiny little rant about something.
No, go.
It's how Joker looks like right now. He looks like a young. He really looks like a hipster dude.
He's another.
You see the
as
new
Jay
one?
would put it, an more edgier Joker.
That's not edgy. That's like a guy who's was maybe like trendy, like he watches fashion TV. He's a psycho, but he watches fashion TV. I have no idea
RuPaul's
why.
Drag Race.
His hair is like swayed in one side. It's like he came from a shaved sides, from a high fade, and it just grew out a bit. Man, this is really.
They're
I'm really
getting younger with this stuff.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed with this one. I mean, no offense to I forgot who's the creator of this game, but come on, man, Joker's a little older than that. Why'd you make him look so young?
So young.
I don't call him having like long and wavy hair. Well,
he had the pompadour for a while.
Wait, the Heath Ledger Joker had wavy hair and long hair.
Yeah,
but it wasn't styled. Yeah. It wasn't styled one side.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't that. It wasn't that high fade.
Parted in the side.
Yeah,
He doesn't look like that Filipino actor Enrique Hill and all that stuff with a lot of makeup. Okay, he doesn't look like that. Okay, he's a scary guy. He doesn't look scary to me, man. He looks like he's going to a Halloween party in Valkyrie or something, dude.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. really grinds my gears, man. You know.
Yeah, really
Really
grinds
grinds
your
my
gears.
gears.
All right, while
Makes
we're
me-
grinding some gears, Diego, you wanted to do a little rant about Paladins.
Oh, here we go.
I
I'm
need to
gonna
get
shut up.
I need to
I'm
get a
gonna
glass
shut
of water.
Okay.
Okay,
The floor is yours.
so, Cheska has been wanting to get back into gaming lately, and so far she's playing a Mac. She's using a Mac, and her Mac cannot yet handle boot camping, so I cannot buy Overwatch for her. But as soon as she gets as soon as she gets a PC, I'm buying her Overwatch. After I get my PC. So anyway, we decided, okay, let's try out Paladins. She started first. She got through. She started playing ahead of me, and then she convinced me to try it out for her. So I tried it out with her. And oh my God, never have I ever come across a game.
Never have I ever.
Come across a
Ever
game.
have I ever?
Never have I come across a game that takes me more than a fucking hour to create a goddamn account. Just an account.
Are you serious?
Heck, I downloaded an 8 gig game in the I downloaded and installed the entire game in a less amount of time than it took me.
Catch your breath, man. Catch your breath.
I think okay. Where was that? I downloaded and installed the game in a shorter time than it took me to actually freaking make a high-res account. Because High-Res Studios is the one who made this game. And High-Res Studios are the same guys who made Smite and whatnot. All right. So, you know that it's on Steam. It's available on Steam. So I logged on Steam because it's so easy to make an account for Steam, right? Like freaking high-res. So when I play the game, I launch the game. When I launch the game, it tells me, okay, you have to make a high-res account. So I go do that shit. It tells me, okay, input, why don't you sign in with a Google account? And I said, oh, okay, maybe I'll sign in with a Google account. It makes things everything easier. It's all linked to one, right? So I do that. When I do that, it tells me, okay, you've signed in with your Google account. I sign in with my Google account, and then it tells me, okay, now to make the high-res account. Okay, you have to link it to the high-res account. All right, fine, whatever. I think that's how it works. Sure, why not? So I put my username, I put my password, I put the email I want to link it to, but I thought I was already linked to the goddamn email. Why is it asking me to do that, right? So I do it anyway. And when I do it, okay, it opens my browser magically for some goddamn reason. And then I go to the high-res, I'm on the high-res page, right? I'm on the high-res page, and then and then I'm logged in, but for some reason I cannot view my account. I cannot, because I want to check if the username is right. I want to check if the password is right. I want to check those details, right? And for some reason I can't find that. So okay, I refresh the page, and when I refresh the page, I'm not logged in anymore. So I tried logging in again with my Google account on the same goddamn launcher that Paladin showed to me, right? And then I do the whole thing. I'm not logged in.
Sorry.
I logged in my Google account. Okay, then it tells me, okay, now you logged in your Google account. Now you have to link it again. Okay, why do I have to fucking link it again? So in my mind, maybe Hi-Res didn't get the memo. So I have to just do it again because that's how the internet works. You know, that's how browsers work. Sometimes they don't get the memo, right? So I do it again. I do it all over again. And then instead of, after I input the username and password I want and the email address I want to link my, high-res account to, it tells me there is already another email address linked to this, recognized by this system, blah, blah, blah. So like, okay, what the fuck? It recognizes my account. So how come when I try to go back to the high-res account and log in the original username and password that I originally inputted, it doesn't let me. It says that there's nothing registered to it. So who the fuck am I supposed to listen to? So I tried so after 30 minutes of doing the same thing, well, maybe not 30 minutes, like 15 minutes. So after doing this for a while, oh Jesus Christ. now, oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Now, this is the best. This is the best fucking part. Now I go to the,
Really?
with any of these things, there's always a forgot password or can't log in option, right? I click the can't log in option, and then it tells me input your email address that you signed in your account with. So I put my email address, right? So, okay, your username has been sent to you. Okay, my username has been sent to me. So I go to my email, I check the email from Hi-Res. It gives me a username, a randomly generated username. And the thing is, it gave me a username without a freaking password. So I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to log into my account without a password that's the username I didn't even use? So, son of a bitch. Now I do that can't log in thing again. And I can't log in, I forgot my password. So it gives me another randomly generated username, another randomly generated password. And the thing is, these passwords, how am I gonna memorize these? Because the username was like U259860771. It's like it's something I will never memorize in my entire life. And then the password is the same thing. It's like a 10-digit or 10-character password that no one will ever memorize. I will never memorize, and I don't want to have to copy paste it every single time. Right?
You unlucky sap. You unlucky sap.
So I'm okay. I'm not done yet.
Go.
I'm not done. Let's look at more.
Don't mind the laughter.
So I tried. Okay, so I finally got to log in, but in order to do that, okay, I had to sign in my Google account, link it to the username and password that they gave me. Okay, and it worked. I got to the high-risk page, then voila. But okay, I'm gonna go to my settings, right? With a username like that and a password like that, you're gonna think, obviously you're gonna want to change it, right? I can't change the username. I can change the password, but not the username. The thing is, when I change the password to something I always remember, it still doesn't work. It still doesn't freaking work. So I have to forget the password all over again. Okay, then here's the last one. I'm almost done. So what I do now, all I do is just I change. I link my high-res account to an email I will never use in my life. So that's what I did. I had to change it to that so I could use the original Google account email I wanted. So after I did that, I start from scratch, and I'm already 45 minutes into this damn thing. Already 45 minutes into that. So when I finally, the one thing I just shouldn't have done, which I'm telling you guys now, if you are gonna play Paladins, do not. It all started with the first step. The first step is the biggest mistake. Just don't link it to your Google account. That's all you gotta do. Just create a damn high-res account. That's it. Don't link it to your Gmail. It's not worth it.
Okay.
And then that's the end.
Wow. Wow, that was beautiful.
I'm literally, I can feel my head. I'm like heating up. I'm heating up right now.
Welcome everyone to the Salty Spittoon. So tough are you? How tough are you? So Diego, looks like that's the real injustice for the day.
Pun intended. Wait, I think the moral of this whole thing is, okay, so Paladins is kind of like Overwatch. So I think the moral is buy Overwatch. If you can't buy Overwatch, save up for Overwatch, because you're just gonna go through a lot of bullshit just to play Paladins. And it's a free-to-play game, but you go through more shit there than when you buy when you buy an Overwatch.
Uh-huh.
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay, so I was gonna say no because I was gonna at least give the game some justice. Okay, so not all bad. It's not all bad.
So some justice. Sorry, I totally missed my cue earlier, so I wanted to squeeze it in there, but
but yeah,
we'll do it. Do it on post.
Do it on post. But to be fair, okay. So after an hour of making an account, I finally played the game. When people say that it's kind of like Overwatch, it's vastly different.
Oh, really?
It is a vastly different game. Yes, Overwatch is a completely different game as compared to Team Fortress Overwatch is a completely different game. Paladins is a completely different game as opposed to Overwatch and Team Fortress.
Okay.
Or it's a lot faster paced. It's a lot faster paced. It doesn't. You know how in Overwatch the classes used are very integral to the team composition, right?
Yeah.
In this game, I feel like I'm only saying this after playing a few hours of it. And I'm not in competitive mode yet. Plus, the game's in beta. It's still in beta. the classes aren't that. Yeah, it's still a beta. The beta max. The games aren't. It's still not heavily reliant on classes. I mean, every team needs is a support, just one support, and that's it. It's more skill based than team based. Heck, I was wrecking everyone. Me and Seska were wrecking everyone in the opposing team, and we had like one healer. I was the freaking healer, and I was the one killing everyone.
Who are you using?
Pip.
Oh, I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, it's like one of their one of their original characters. Because like I mean you can say that there's a Soldier 76 in Paladins, which is Victor, the Soldier 76 of that game. But Pip, I'd say, is a completely different character. If ever, the closest thing there is to Pip is not even it's original, completely original. So yeah, it's more skill based than class and team comp based. Honestly, you can carry a team if you were that good. If you're really like good, if you're like a CS:GO professional, you'd wreck ship.
Ooh.
But that's only for me, for someone who's played it for 4 hours. I haven't played it on a competitive level yet, so who knows? But that's just my first impressions on it. It's not a bad game. It's completely different from Overwatch. I wouldn't categorize it in this. I wouldn't put it in the same category. It's the same in terms of look, and in I guess style, the design, but as a gameplay, how you play is vastly different from each other.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
So, some justice.
Some justice. All right. Cool. All right. Mick, any thoughts on Paladins?
Buy Overwatch.
Sound advice.
Rima saying, Yabang, carry yourself this season in Overwatch. Well, technically, I was smurfing because I'm playing with people who are like really under my skill level.
Oh!
Ooh, high skill cap. Ooh,
Okay.
Mr. Platinum. Ooh. Oh.
All
Such
right.
a
I
badass.
didn't
Badass
get
over
platinum
here.
by myself. Just saying, I needed help with that. I will admit, I needed help on that.
All right. So, lastly, let's talk about. Let's talk about Pokemon Magikarp Jump. Who put this in the notes?
Which
That's
one?
me.
Oh yeah,
Awesome.
Dude, it's a new game. You gotta give it.
that is
Gotta give
taking
it.
the world
Gotta
by
give it.
storm.
All right.
Son
So
of a bitch.
real quick, I
Ladies
posted
and
about
gentlemen.
this on the Quit Stalling page, and I mentioned this is the kind of game you'd only see in like the anime or in like an April Fool's joke. All right. So
But it's real.
yeah, but
And
it's just
a good game.
So Mick,
You
tell
gotta-
us more about Magikarp Jump.
Oh, woohoo. All right, here we go. Okay, so this game is basically like a fish. It's like a competition. Well, first of all, let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys like Magikarp?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this is
Who
my favorite
doesn't?
Pokemon.
Really? Because honestly, I hate him. Because
Oh,
all he
really?
does is splash. All he does is splash. I mean, like if you
Yeah.
play, if you played the the one in the Game Boy or like on the 3DS now, those
Mhm.
Pokemon games, all he does is splash, and you have to be very patient with him just to get a Gyarados, right? Am I right?
Eventually he does flail,
Very,
but yeah.
very- He does flail. Okay, so I
Oh.
didn't level up mine so well. Okay,
Oh, is
but
it
anyway,
flail or like he just like after you run out of splashes, he just starts like attacking
Yeah.
and damaging himself?
yeah, he's weird. But anyway, this game makes him one of the best Pokemons out there for me.
Oh, really?
Why? Because I've never in my life enjoyed raising a beautiful little Magikarp. Okay? That jumps in the air, that goes up in like 40 or 50 meters in the air, and then makes a hole in the ground. Dude, that's like the best thing ever. It reminds me of those, because I'm a sucker for fishing games, okay? First of all,
Okay.
I'm a sucker for fishing games. So I love anything that has to do with fishing and all that stuff. I mean, like in Final Fantasy 13, like I did one whole day just fishing in different spots. Same for this. It applies to me because I get a Magikarp, I feed it, I train it, and then eventually I make it go against other Magikarps, see if it does better. So there's a competitive element, and at the same time, there's the whole fishing element, which is taking care of the fish.
Okay.
That's what I love about it.
Mhm.
And it's actually a new game. It came out about a few weeks ago. Actually, if my research serves me correctly, correct.
Correct.
It came out in a few. Correct. Thank you. It came out in about a few weeks ago. And here's the thing: like the only thing that really throws me off with this game is that your Magikarp can die.
Oh, sorry. Sidebar. Diego's ghost-like face is really distracting.
Oh
right now.
shit! Why am I
Early-
so white? Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
White
Manny
shirt
Pacquiao.
plus a bat.
Why am I
Hey,
so white? There we go.
Yeah.
Hey,
Sorry,
brother.
Mick. So continue.
Yeah, that's the only thing that bothers me in this
Okay.
game. So you could either retire them after they reach the maximum level, or they're forced to retire, aka they got blown up by a Voltorb, or they got eaten
What?
by a Pidgeotto,
No.
or you train them really well that they turn into a Gyarados. They evolve into a Gyarados and they run away. One of the viewers, I think Urim, was the only one in the group in my circle of friends that actually experienced that. He trained his Magikarp so hard, turned into a Gyarados. Good job.
Dude, so once it turns into a Gyarados, you start over?
Yeah, you
oh
have to
my
start over
God.
again. It's actually that's the thing about the game. You have to keep as you go up in rank. That's like their leveling system. You you get the maximum. Your Magikarp gets like his level cap increases every time you get a rank.
Okay.
So when you reach that certain rank, you join a league. The league is where you go against other Magikarps for like precious loot or a badge. Like right now, I have 3 badges: the friend, the I have to use my cheat sheet, aka my Magikarp app.
Go for
But
it.
there's
Go for
I'm
heavy-
it.
downloading
there's
it now.
heavy friend
I'm
and-
so curious.
Dude, it's a fun game. I've been playing it the past few days, dude. I haven't stopped, dude. Like I gave up. Well,
Wait,
spoiler
what's the
alert,
ad
I gave
playing
up.
on the video. There's an ad playing on the
I
video.
have no. There's an ad playing on the video.
Herald. There's an ad
Oh,
playing on the video.
Herald.
That's fine.
Herald.
Is that like
That's
the
fine.
Magikarp commercial?
Yeah, I think that's part of the
That's,
Magikarp thing.
That's a Magikarp BPI.
Yeah. Okay, so right now there are 6 leagues. I'm only on the 4th one, which is the Great League. I've already won the Friend League, the Quick League, and the Heavy League. The Heavy
Oh,
League,
wow.
it took me like 4 or 5 Magikarps because one of them died. So I had like 4. I had to catch 4 more just to finish the whole league. And then
Oh,
right
wow.
now I'm on. I just lost another one. Great. Fucking Voltorb.
Pokemon Magikarp Jump.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you now. When my voice goes a little bit higher, every time I say "dude," that means this game is good. And you must believe me when I say this, dude. You gotta go for it, man. You gotta go for it. You gotta play this
I'm
game.
so afraid of getting invested in this game.
No, but what's a nice thing about this game is that when you when you start the game, there's actually like a disclaimer saying that this whole game is free. Like it's the full game, not much microtransactions. It's learning its lesson from the Pokemon Go fiasco where like a kid like charged over $10,000, I think.
Oh wow.
I'm not sure what the article was, but then the thing is, giving the game for free, the full game for free, is a great idea because the thing is, it doesn't force anyone to like, oh, I have to catch up. Let me buy more gems. No, when you use the gems that you get here or diamonds are for
Okay.
decorations. They're just for
Okay.
the
It's
aesthetic.
all aesthetic. Yeah.
Yeah, so everything, like if you want to play the game, just the game itself without like aesthetics or anything involved, you can get it for free, like 100% free. That's the nice thing about this game. That's why I love it.
Nice.
Best game ever.
Best game ever. All right, cool. All right, so guys, go out there and get Magikarp Jump on the App Store and Google Play.
Magikarp. Jesus Christ. And we have Urim, our very good friend Urim, who is gonna throw every game with me in Overwatch, and he says Everwing is better. The game, the messenger game.
The one,
called
the
Everwing.
messenger game. Oh, we should talk
Wait, it's
about
better
that.
than what? It's better than what?
It's better than
Better than
Magikarp Jump.
Magikarp. Because
Oh,
they're two
wow.
completely different games. Everwing's a
Dude, I'm
bullet
gonna-
hell messenger game.
Are you,
No,
are
I'll
you sure
link
he
you
doesn't
guys-
mean it? Are you sure he doesn't mean it's better than Paladins? Because I mean, by the sounds of it,
Ooh, shots fired. We just
love
lost that. We just lost that sponsorship. It's fine.
oh,
We want the
All right.
Blizzard one.
yeah,
Yeah.
oh man. All right, so Diego, to wrap things up, you said you had a creative way of giving our final key away. So how are we gonna do that?
All right, so this is how we're gonna do it. Same thing. You're gonna have to share the Facebook post, wherever you,
This
if you're on
Facebook
Twitch or on
post.
YouTube. Yes, share this Facebook post, and we want you to. I need you guys to answer something basically. I need you guys to list down as you post it, on the status of the post, along with the link of the shared video, whatnot. Just click the share on our post on Quit Stalling, and then type in the answer to this. Not really answer, it's more of just list down what I tell you to list down. List down 5 video game protagonists whose names begin with the letter H. Again, right now, just share that now. We'll give you a free Steam key. A Steam key of a game called Legends of Kalasia. Is this still Legends of Kalasia?
Yeah.
Yeah, Legends of Kalasia. So again, share the Facebook post, just click share, and list down 5 video game protagonists whose names begins with the letter H. Protagonists, okay, and it has to be from a video game, and you cannot Google this. Well, obviously you will, but who am I to tell you? You know, how are we ever gonna decide that? Maybe we should ask Blizzard to ban you.
Protagonists that start with the letter H. Ooh, Jose. No, I'm just kidding.
Host.
That's
That's some Family Feud stuff right there.
That's the Family Feud, right? And they
That's
were all
all-
so happy, like, yeah, we got it right.
So on your screen right now is Legends of Kalasia. So yeah, do as Diego says and get a free Steam key for Legends of Kalasia. All right, guys, it's time for us to wrap up. As the game is playing below us, I'm supposed to have like audio playing right about now for this. Oh, what song? Should I play? Let's go with something less scary to play. All right. So Mick DeGuzman, Mick the Midshipman, where can they find you when you're not on GameByte?
You can find me on Instagram. That's at Mick the Midshipman. I have some pictures there. I promise I'll add more. Just add me up. I don't know how to make it public again, so I'll figure that out in a few days.
We'll fix
Yep.
that. Yeah, we'll fix that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
All right, Diego, where can the folks at home find you when you're not on GameByte? Oh, nope. There we go.
What? Oh, can find me on GameByte. All right, so you guys can check out my Instagram and Twitter, which is at InstaDZ. The spelling is over here, I think. No, here
There,
under my
good
There
job.
we go. There.
Insta DEEZEE. That's where I stream all my stuff, and that's where I post stuff on Twitter. Well, the very few times that I do. But yeah, if you want to also check, most of the games I stream now on Twitch is just Overwatch, the Salty Spittoon. I stream that on Twitch and on my Facebook. My Facebook being facebook.com/Diego Zuluaga. It's just my personal page. But I plan to do a stream of a full playthrough game stream, a complete playthrough of a game on my Twitch channel, and that game will be the 3rd season of Walking Dead, which is Walking Dead New Frontier from Telltale. It's a game that I've loved the first two games, and I can't wait to play the last iteration. So you can, again, if you want to catch that stream, that will be up on my Twitch next week. I will give a date. I'll just post a date somewhere. It'll be on my Twitch, twitch.tv/InstaDZ. That's it from me.
Alright. Sweet. And if you want to find more of me, you can head on over to any social media and type in Herald Plays. That's HERALD Plays. If it's Twitter, if it's Instagram. I also have a YouTube channel that doesn't have much yet. But the stuff that isn't going on the Quit Stalling page, so I don't flood it with like me just playing random games, it's going to go on the Herald Plays channel. So check that out. Tomorrow, me and Diego are going to be playing some Crash Bandicoot with our good friend Santiago Santa Cruz. We're going to be playing... Diego, do you know which Crash Bandicoot games we're playing?
I will check, because I just know it's just a remake. I'm not sure exactly which one. Hold on. Crash
Alright.
Bandicoot.
That's cool. That's cool. We'll
Yeah,
figure
man.
it out. So, guys, we'll be on stream tomorrow on the Quit Stalling stream with our friend San. So check that out. If you want to know where you can find us tomorrow, head on over to twitch.tv/quitstalling. You can search YouTube for Quit Stalling, and you'll find our links there. We're also on iTunes and SoundCloud, and every podcatcher you can imagine. So we're on Google Play, we're on Pocket Casts, we're on digitalpodcasts.com, we're on Stitcher, we're on Overcast. I think we're also on iHeartRadio. So check all of those out for all our podcasts. On social media, you can tweet us at Quit Stalling Us. We're also on Facebook, which is probably where you're watching us right now. Facebook.com/QuitStallingUs. That's Quit Stalling US. We're also on Instagram at Quit Stalling, and of course, head on over to our website www.quitstalling.us or .us, and you'll find links to everything that involves Quit Stalling. So check that out. I think that's it, guys. I think we did good. We did good, ma.
Good.
Any final words before we start playing Overwatch?
Buy Overwatch.
Do you have
Play
the game
Overwatch.
copy already? Oh, the Crash Bandicoot. It's called the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy.
Oh,
Ooh.
sweet. I can't wait.
You have the game
that's
already?
Fun.
Santiago is bringing it over with his capture card.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. I think that's the one.
Dope.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
is that
think
like
that's the
a co-op thing? Is that a co-op thing?
No, we'll be trading controllers and heckling the guy playing.
one.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so expect
Sounds
a lot of
fun.
Diego. Yeah, so
No, it's
expect
because
a lot of-
I'm the only one who's never. I've never played Crash Bandicoot in my life.
Hey,
Dude.
yeah,
You missed out, man.
I was a Nintendo kid. I didn't have a PlayStation.
he's about to get a lot of
You
Crash Bandicoot tomorrow.
Yeah, you missed out, man. I'm just saying that now. Not a bad thing, but you
I
missed
know
out.
I did. Don't worry. I have no objections to that.
All right, good.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week on GameByte, and once again, we'll be streaming Meet the Devs regularly next week as well. By the way, I will be doing the Quit Stalling podcast with James. So announcements on our social media. So check that out. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been a really fun episode of GameByte, a part of our post-Casual Connect hangover. And once again, shout out to all the guys from Indigo Entertainment, the guys watching the stream, Elgin, Urim, Jamaica, Janice, you guys. Who else is on the chat, Diego, while we're going out?
To Bobby, to James from Popsicle Games,
Oh,
to
James!
Cheska, to David, Kayuka. Who else? And who's on the Twitch?
No one anymore, because I think they thought we were signing out. So that's fine. That's fine. It's totally cool. For the guys who watch Twitch on our Twitch, thank you. The guys who are watching on our YouTube, thank you so much. We'll see you guys next week. We are now officially on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. So we'll see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, the audio is soft. No, I can't.
Boom.
No,
Cut.
no, it's actually good. It's good.
It was good. There we go.
The video now is not working.